Good evening, and welcome to Reserve Inspiration's second game corner. I am one of your hosts, Lauren, and tonight we are going to be playing Clue. I will be playing Miss Scarlet, and I'm going to pass it over to the right to my friend Brittney.
Hi, I'm Brittney. I'm playing Colonel Mustard this evening.
Hi, I'm Krystyna, and I will be playing Mrs. Peacock.
You're like in
All of a sudden, I don't know what it is.
Just look at your shirt color.
Mrs. Peacock, I forgot if it was Miss or Mrs.
Okay. So, hi, I'm Kayla. I'm going to be playing Mr. Green.
I'm Priya. I'll be playing Professor Plum.
And I'm Aaron, the other host of Game Corner, and I'll be playing Mrs. White.
Get it, Mrs. White.
So there has been a murder. Mr. Body is dead. One of us did it.
Dead?
Dead. Like dead. Dead.
D-E-D dead.
D-E-D dead.
Killed so hard, he's dead now.
So hard.
One of
But
us
he died.
is an evil, vicious, murderous person.
It's you.
It could be me. It could be me. We don't know yet. We're gonna find out tonight. Yeah. Okay. So, Clue is, I don't know, what would you call this type of game?
Actually, I don't know.
Suspense, mystery.
Yeah, mystery,
you know,
game of mystery and intrigue.
Board.
A
Mystery
mystery
board
board game.
So what happens is we go around taking turns rolling the die and moving into rooms, which are listed on the board that you can see. And each time we enter a room, we will make a rumor or a guess as to who we believe is the murderer, what weapon was used to commit this heinous crime, and which room was the murder committed in.
Now, you might be asking yourself, how would I know that? Well, so to play the game, there are cards designating each of the 6 suspects.
You got Miss Scarlet, not that anyone can see this
nope.
far away.
We also have cards that they can't
Miss
see.
Brittney.
They can't see. They can't see. So we have stop it.
Krystyna.
I'm just gonna let him.
Kayla.
Are we quite finished?
Priya. And it's me, the murderer.
Did you even say me?
What?
Oh, was I forgetting?
Yeah, you were first.
Anyway, okay, so there's 6 cards for the suspects. There are 6 cards for the weapons, which include a knife, a candlestick, a revolver, a rope, a lead pipe, and a wrench.
Yeah, it's all.
And then there are 9 cards designating the rooms, which you can see on the board. We have a hall, a lounge, a dining room, a kitchen, a ballroom, a conservatory, a billiard room, a library, and a study.
All those cards are here.
All those cards are there. Fantastic. So now, Aaron said we're going to roll the dice. We're going to move across the board. There is kind of a little special thing as well. I don't know if you can see, but in the corner rooms, Krystyna, could you maybe point to where the little passage?
The conservatory.
Oh, yes.
So the corner rooms actually have secret passageways that go from one corner to the opposite corner. So if you are in the conservatory, you can get to the lounge. Or vice versa, and then oppositely, if you are in the study, you can get to the kitchen, and vice versa.
The trick is, though, if you roll the dice before you say, "Hey, I'd like to jump from one room to the other,"
You have
it's too
to
late.
move.
You have to move.
You have to say you're gonna jump before you roll,
the dice.
and we'll just say that is like a failed mission so many times. It's like,
Mhm.
oh, I wanted to jump to the other side, and then you're like, damn it.
So as we go around and we make rumors when we enter rooms. Let's say I say it is, we'll just go with what's on top here, Mrs. Peacock with the rope in the library. Yeah, Mrs. Peacock, I'm watching you. We would go around and, starting on my left
starting to the
here, Professor Plum would
That's me.
show me only one, not even if she had all 3, she'd only show me one of those, and I would mark it down in my little notepad here to keep track.
Okay.
And essentially, it's process of elimination.
Yeah, pretty much.
As you find out information, you check it off, and then once you figure out who done it, with what weapon, in what room, you can make your final accusation. And you can make that accusation on the same turn that you move and make a rumor. So if you make a rumor and you think you got it right, you can go right ahead and say, well, I'm going to make my final accusation. However, if you make that accusation and you check inside the confidential file, and you are incorrect.
You die?
That's it. You're out of
You're
the game.
dead.
You
Yeah.
die.
Well,
you are
no,
the
you
next
don't die.
victim.
You don't
just
die. You're out of the game.
You die?
If you're incorrect, you are silent for the rest of the game. You still show cards if someone
anybody
makes a
dies.
rumor, but you are out of the game and you cannot win.
Correct.
Let's see, what else do we need
Well,
to go
so
over?
to start, you actually have to take one of each of the cards
Correct.
and put it in the confidential
So I'm
envelope.
going to do that
so
right now. We'll shuffle
what
up
is
all
that?
the people.
While you are shuffling, can I say
Sure.
Absolutely.
I just want to say before we start that I'm going to forget who everyone is, and I'm the one that's moving all of the pieces. So you will hear.
We have
I mean,
the
we're
same
wearing-
color.
We're wearing the.
You'll hear. Who are you?
Don't, but no.
Many times.
Just look at the
Gotta
shirt
say,
Just
color
look
we're
at the
wearing.
shirt color.
I know. I just.
Don't you dare
I
look
don't
at me,
think it's gonna
Christina.
work.
I refuse
Oh, I
to
didn't
be
shuffle these.
deceived. Thank you.
I refuse to put 2 and 2 together.
I refuse.
That is 5, good sir.
Once you have taken one person, one place, and one thing, and put them in the confidential file, you take the remainder of the cards, shuffle them up, and then we're going to pass them out. And I believe each of us gets 3 to start, because there's 6 players.
Oh, true. I was gonna say and sometimes, depending on how many you are playing with, there might be an odd number of cards, and
Correct.
somebody might have 4 cards, somebody might have 5, and that's okay. And too bad, so sad for the person who has less.
Another thing that is kind of, it's very, you can use it as for strategy, but it also kind of sucks if you're the person who keeps getting pulled. But if I were to make a rumor and say that it is Miss Peacock in the library with the wrench, then Miss Peacock is going to be pulled to the library, and now she is stuck there until her turn, and then she can roll and move out. So if people are continuously accusing you, then
Then you kind of don't really ever get to move because people
Right.
are moving you for you.
all right.
Typical Mrs. White, blaming everybody else.
Yeah.
All right, so these cards I'm going to pass out. You're going to keep confidential. Don't share them with anyone. I don't even know how I'm going to get this to you.
I don't know how I'm gonna get this to you.
I am looking away.
All right,
You
eyes
are looking
closed.
away.
Actually, I might be able to. Yeah, I'm going to close my eyes. Priya, you close your eyes. This is sliding this way through here. Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Lauren, if you can pass to Brittney over there. All right, so first things first. Before we go into rolling the dice, I would like to say that the rules state that Miss Scarlet always goes first, and if Miss Scarlet is not in the game, if someone is not playing that piece, then it starts with the next person to the left, counter for clockwise.
Which
on
is
the
our
board.
good old friend Colonel Mustard.
So, before we begin, we're all going to take a moment, look at our cards, and we're going to write them down in our little notepads.
Oh, I'm writing in here.
Colonel Mustard already did that. So.
I already did that
One
also.
step ahead as well.
Get with the program,
Look at
Mrs.
me.
White.
I'm looking,
I'm not looking at you.
I'm
No, not you.
I'm
Oh.
looking at everyone.
all the way.
I am looking away.
This was such an
You
unhelpful
both
hand of
did the
cards.
same thing. You both went.
Yeah,
I am
same.
Looking away.
That's not the first time we've
You
done
both
the
were
same
like,
thing.
Mine was illuminating.
One brain cell.
Oh, was it?
Just the one.
They share.
I have a very poor hand. Very poor hand.
But we did.
Oh, okay.
As do I, sir.
So,
Ma'am.
Miss Scarlet, you get to go first.
Fantastic.
Something in your throat there, Miss Scarlet?
I know it's not. I rolled a 6.
Ooh.
Where would you like to go?
So I don't think I can make it into anything. So I would like to just go straight.
Okay.
Really?
That's a change of pace.
Is that the 6?
That's
Yeah,
it.
and I will just stay right there.
Okay.
Very nice. All right. This
Oh,
is what.
did we mention that you cannot make a rumor unless you are in a room?
I believe I said that, but if not, you cannot make a room unless you're in a room. So, also, if someone is blocking a doorway,
You cannot
leave
go
that
in or
way.
out.
Or go in.
Correct, in or out that way. Most rooms have multiple doors. All the corner rooms do not. So
Which means you
if
have to
someone's
go.
blocking the door, you must jump. So here we go. Yes, 1. Please move me 1 space forward. Would be fantastic. Oh,
Well, I mean, you're You're feather dusted,
Yeah.
so you're busy.
I'm hitting all the paintings.
Yeah, you're hitting
and
the
suits of
yeah,
armor, all that fun stuff.
All right, are we
So
going?
Professor Plum.
I got a 5.
Ooh.
Can I get into either of the rooms with a 5?
Probably not.
No.
Okay. I'll just go 5 forward then.
I don't think anyone can get into any
And
room
like
on
on
their
the first
roll.
turn, yeah.
That makes sense.
Is that a challenge?
I'd like to challenge this.
Actually.
Alright.
Who made this game? It's like nothing.
Okay. So there's no way I'm gonna be able to
Mr.
get
Green.
into
Mr. Green.
Parker Brothers?
Oh, Parker, I demand.
Okay, so that's a 2.
Wow, guys,
Wow.
we are moving
Yeah.
so swiftly.
So swiftly.
Yeah, me. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, it's so tiny.
The baby dice.
Little baby.
Look how tiny they are.
5.
Oh,
what a roll.
Wow.
Oh, even if you got a 6, you would have been just in front of me.
Yeah, it just didn't.
So yeah, nobody can.
That's deeply upsetting.
Oh.
Oh my
wow.
Doesn't
god.
count. It's gotta be
doesn't
in
count.
Take
the
the
tray.
in the tray. In the tray. Oh,
1.
one.
You have to move me straight. 1.
There we
Perfect.
go. Okay.
Perfect.
Next.
5.
Oh.
Would you like to go into the lounge or try to go into a different room?
I will go into the lounge. You got it. And I am going to start a rumor that I think it is. I think it took place in the lounge, obviously, because that's where I am. And I think it was Mr. Green.
Ooh.
And the candlestick.
With the candlestick.
Candles.
All right, Mr. Green
So,
with the candlestick in
Mrs.
the
White,
lounge.
it goes to you first. If you have
I
any
would
of those
like to let
cards.
you know that I have none of those
Okay,
cards.
so over to you, Professor Plum.
Alright. I have none of those cards.
Okay.
I also have none.
Oh, okay. Over to Mrs. Peacock.
I'm very
All right, everybody
It's
close
going to
your
be a
eyes.
very short
I am
game.
going
could
to
be so
inform you.
Oh.
That you have.
I have one or more of those
Okay.
cards.
Everyone else, close your eyes.
Oh, you could just slide it and I'll pick it up, and then no one has to look at it.
Or
Should the camera
So
see
should
it?
my
yeah.
Why? They don't know what else we have. Why should the camera see it? I mean,
That's
go
am
ahead.
I
Yeah.
keeping my eyes closed?
Yes,
I'm
for a
confused.
second.
Alright.
I'm just gonna stay like
Thank
this
you.
for the rest
You're
of the
welcome.
day.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, your turn.
Oh, thank you. Thank
Okay.
you.
Good. Everybody's good.
Okay, thank you.
All right, well, if you want to just move me 2 now, that would be fantastic. Oh, I've rounded the corner.
Woo!
I'm getting the vacuum out now.
Progress.
This is the slowest vacuum job I've ever done.
I mean, yeah. Just
She really takes her time.
She's a very good maid. She's just.
She's got arthritis,
No
so
stone
she's a little
unturned.
slow.
What did
I
you
got a-
roll?
I got a 3.
Okay.
Can I?
You can.
You can get into the
You can get
what is it,
into
study?
the
Study.
I
If you
would
would
love
like.
to go into the study.
Sure.
Sure.
Beautiful.
Okay.
So, who would you like? Are you starting a rumor?
Oh, before this happens, I did want to mention this may be self-explanatory, but you cannot make a rumor about a room that you are not in.
Yeah.
Person and item, you can choose anything.
Right,
Yeah.
even yourself.
You-
So
like,
I can
so
I
if-
can change
Even
this
myself.
out instead of the
Correct.
knife.
Like in
Okay.
Professor Plum's case, he must choose the study as
Okay.
the
Right.
because that is what he
Alright.
is.
I would love to start a rumor, actually. I think that it was Mrs. Peacock in the study with the revolver.
With the revolver.
Okay. Mr. Green, do you have any of those 3?
Ahem.
1 or more?
No, sir, I do not.
Ooh.
I do not have one or more of those things.
I do.
So everyone
Oh,
else,
okay.
close your eyes.
Wait, everyone's closing their eyes?
Everyone except,
Well, except for Kayla. No, yeah,
No,
Kayla.
is it? Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
it's not
it's-
me, I
No,
swear.
Liza, it's not Kayla. It's
Everyone's eyes are
Oh,
it's
closed right
Priya.
now.
Priya needs to look.
Okay.
Oh, I need to look. Okay.
Priya's not looking. It was
Who
her
said
guess.
everyone close your eyes?
Oh my
All
god.
right. Yes, we're good. Can you see?
Yeah, we're good. Good.
Who is that?
You're like, what am I looking at?
That's why I wore my glasses today, because I have to stare across the table.
There we go.
All right, are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right.
All right. What did you even?
So,
just
Mr.
guess?
Green,
Hey.
I will say before you roll the die, you could since you're in the lounge, jump to the conservatory.
Oh, do I want to do that?
You can do
that. Yeah, I think
Power
I'm gonna do
move.
that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that,
Yeah.
actually. Can you put me in the conservatory, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
jump.
Ahem. Okay. I think it was Colonel Mustard in the conservatory
Oh.
Colonel Mustard.
How dare you?
with the rope.
The rope.
Yes. That is what I think.
That'd be a hanging cry.
So, Miss Peacock, do you have any of those three?
I do not.
Ooh. Colonel Mustard. Do you
What
have
is
any of
it?
those
Oh.
three?
I do not.
Oh.
Or what?
Conservatory, rope, mustard.
I do have one or more of those cards.
Oh my.
Oh.
Ahem.
Everyone else
No, I'm just gonna
besides
slap.
Kayla. What?
It's me. It's
Oh,
me.
you're up.
Yeah. Everyone close your eyes besides Kayla.
Aha. I see.
All
Good.
good in the hood.
Very good, very good. Peacock. You could jump.
You are correct, sir. Into the kitchen, sure. I'm going to jump into the kitchen. And I would like to start a rumor.
Oh my.
Would you now?
Yeah. I think it was Mrs. White.
Blaspheme!
In
How
the
could you think it was
kitchen
me?
with the revolver.
Ooh.
Sorry,
Oh.
the rope.
Oh.
Oh.
Like,
Sorry.
Ooh, for everything.
Starts with you, Colonel.
Colonel's here, ready to go.
I would like to inform you that I had one of those cards.
One or more?
One or more.
We always just
We always
one
say
or more. We
one
always just
more.
say one or more.
One
Just-
or more of those cards.
So you can just kind of like tilt show her so we don't have to close our eyes.
I'm still closing my eyes. I don't know what you're talking
Oh,
I'm not trying to cheat over here.
No,
I'm not cheating. I promise.
Alright.
A whole two.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
a spicy too.
Oh, you're in a
Oh,
room.
you-
Oh,
you
you
have
messed
to-
up.
you have to
Yeah,
step
you
out.
rolled.
You could have
gotta come
jumped
out now, You
across.
could have jumped.
Oh, F.
So
You've
okay.
done
You
good.
got pulled in.
1, 2. It's okay. You have. If you roll a 2, you can go into the ballroom.
Mm.
Oh, I rolled
Don't
a
worry.
5.
She'll roll a 1.
I'm gonna just jut across to the dining room, please. Cross it. And I am going to obviously say I think it's a place in the dining room because I have to.
Well, yes.
And
Is there a big like blood spot in there? Is that why you think? It would
yeah,
be?
maybe. I'm like, is it blood? Is it red wine?
Who's to say?
I am going to say Colonel Mustard
Ooh.
Again.
in the dining room with, let's make it dining roomy, and let's just say the knife.
Oh, all right, all
Some
right.
cutlery might be happening over there.
Okay.
So
Miss
over to
Scarlet,
you, Mrs.
I would
White.
like to inform you that I have one
One
or
or
more
more.
of these cards, and I will, just kind of do this thing.
Oh, gracias.
yeah.
It is your turn.
Ooh, I'm in the I'm in the kitchen. I'm gonna jump across. I'm gonna fly over to the study through that secret passageway.
Yoink.
Ooh.
White, just look at my shirt color. And
Where are you going? Studying the
Where are you going?
I would like to make a rumor.
Oh.
If you may. If I
would
may.
I would like to. I would like to
So-
say that I think maybe, possibly, that it is Mr. Green in the study with, I'll go with the rope.
With the rope.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Rope.
Rope.
Dangaros. What do we got going on over here, Mr. Plum?
I must
Professor?
tell you, I have one or more of those cards.
Oh, I got it. All right, cool. It is your turn.
Awesome. Oh, I got a spicy one.
Ew.
That's the best number in this
That's
game.
the best number in this game. I mean, can I I'm a little confused on how jumping works. Can I
You would
like
have to say it before
say
you
it before?
rolled.
Okay, all right. So yeah,
Step out. Now that room is
I got
blocked,
one.
so anyone,
So
green or white
you
on your
have
turn,
to-
they must jump
must
to the
jump.
other room. Even
Okay.
if you roll, there's no option. You're forced to.
So, AKA Kayla, looks like you're jumping back to the kitchen.
We're back, boys. Okay. Ahem. Okay. So I'm gonna make a rumor
Ooh.
that it was. Hold on.
Actually, let me check my
Let me
notes.
look my
Hold
notes.
on. Let me look my notes. It was Mrs. Peacock.
Ooh.
Already in the room.
Already in the
Already-
kitchen.
Well, that's why she's looking real
Walk
guilty.
into
Yeah.
the room and
So
go,
they're
it was
sketchy.
Her
you.
hands profusely in the sink, get the
Yeah.
bleach out.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
in the kitchen
Yeah.
with the wrench.
Ooh, the
The
wrench.
wrench.
Ooh.
With the wrench.
All right.
Throw a wrench in the mix.
Crash.
It's a knee slap.
I regret to inform you I have none of those cards.
I don't
Ooh.
know if that's
Sketchy
a
right now.
regret. I feel like that's a good thing.
Right.
I don't know, I might have done it.
Well,
I don't know if I did it.
Alright, so.
I must inform you that I have one or more.
Oh
All right, eyes are being closed all around.
Alright.
Wait.
Alright, y'all are good.
Okay.
I think I might know what it is.
Yeah,
now that you said
just
that.
from the
Yeah.
previous accusations.
Alright, Miss Peacock, tell you.
It is me.
No, it's like that family guy.
I didn't like that.
I would like to jump
Ooh.
to the study. And I
Mm.
think. Sorry, I would like to make a rumor. I believe it was Colonel Mustard.
Mm.
Third
Colonel.
accusation.
Colonel,
It's
you
always a Colonel.
What
In the
are
study.
you trying to do?
In the study
I saw Colonel Mustard with the devil.
with the lead pipe.
Oh.
It was the lead pipe.
Oh,
baby.
All right,
I would
study.
never use a lead pipe.
Study Colonel Mustard and what?
Lead
The
pipe.
lead pipe. Okay.
I regret to inform you I have none of those items.
Mm.
I do in fact have one or more of those cards.
Okay. Everyone close your eyes.
No, I'm just gonna say it.
Thank you.
Interest.
Very interesting.
Oh.
Ooh, Chew, please move me into any room.
You
Nope,
can't.
you can't. You have to
I-
jump.
Oh, actually, you can't even roll. You're stuck in the room, so you have to jump to the kitchen
Yeah.
because the
Okay.
door is blocked. So to the kitchen you go.
You can thank Plum for that.
Yeah, he definitely just
Plum is
walked
just,
out and
in the door.
See, I feel like he walked out and he took out a book from his satchel and just started reading it
But
in the
just
middle.
standing in
Walking
front
In
of
the,
the
in the
door.
middle of the doorway. He's forgotten completely that he's in the middle of the doorway.
I have a rumor. I
Mm.
like to
Ooh.
share.
Oh, baby.
I believe
Girl, what are you spreading?
that it was Mrs. White.
I'm already in there. Oh no, I'm not. Oh no. Oh no.
In the kitchen, obviously,
Yep.
with the lead pipe.
Oh, baby.
Mhm.
I regret to inform you, I have none of those.
I also have none of those.
I have one or more.
Oh.
Okay.
What the?
I could not see.
What the?
Oh, what the?
Calm
Alright, wait, whose turn is it?
It is your turn.
No, your turn.
Oh, you just went. I'm like sitting here like, wow, guys, like, let's go.
Lauren, it's your turn, please.
I will. It's the Scarlet showing. A dose. Oh, great. Where is oh.
There's two doors. Yeah,
Two
one heads toward the
doors.
lounge. The other one's to the center.
I will go head back toward the lounge, please. Thank you.
Alright, where am I? I'm stuck over there. I could leave.
What emergency?
Colonel Mustard's son is throwing
Oh.
quite a...
If you could just,
Oh, great.
if you could just put me right outside the door.
Oh, good.
That'd be
Now the
fantastic.
kitchen's blocked.
Kitchen's blocked.
She's like, who are you?
I forgot.
White, the white shirt.
Yeah,
Priya, your turn.
Plum.
Plum.
Oh,
Plum.
pee.
Shut up.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that. I meant like alliteration, like Priya Plum. Sorry, guys.
I got a 6.
Would you like to go into the library? Or would you like to go into the hall?
Or neither.
I would
Or the
love
study.
to
Or
go-
would you like to walk freely through the hall?
I'm just gonna skip around. No, I'd love to go into the library, please. And I will,
Is that how
make
it
a
works?
rumor. I would like to call Mr. Green to the stand.
Oh.
I think you'd
Calling
this rumor.
you out,
This
Green.
rumor. I'm gonna say it was with the wrench
Oh!
in the library.
That's
Okay.
vicious. Bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning.
These
Well,
rumors are spreading like COVID.
Too soon.
Too soon?
Too soon.
Too
It's
soon?
still happening.
In bad taste?
Not
Still
still,
happening.
we're still in it.
Not soon enough.
It's as lame as FDR's legs. Too soon.
Oh.
Family Guy, guys. It was from Family Guy. I didn't say that.
Not soon enough.
so anyway, I don't have any of those.
Okay, alright.
I also do not have any of those.
Oh.
Interesting.
Green
Yeah.
library. What, wrench?
Green wrench, yeah. Green library
Uh,
wrench.
Colonel Mustard. Do you have, what is it? The
Green
the library, or the
wrench.
Green library, right?
Green library wrench.
I have a question for you. I have none of those items.
I do, in fact.
Alright, okay.
Alright, who's closing? Oh, you're shouting.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Mr. Green, you are in the you're in the
Okay.
library.
That's a 1.
What, guys?
Would you like to go here? Would you like to go here?
Hold on a second.
Take it.
Where would you like to head? But by head, I mean just look at it.
Just
Yeah.
look
You
at
can't
it.
actually go there.
You're gonna start going there, but you're not gonna get there.
Not gonna quite make it.
Whatever. I'll go out the door that Professor Plum is in front of. Thank you, ma'am.
What's happening?
You're welcome.
Oh, we made one step. Gotcha.
He went this way.
He went this way.
He went.
He went that way.
I accused you, and you were like, "Move."
He went that way. No.
So now,
Real difficult over there.
don't need to jump. 2.
Wow.
Perfect.
Well, at least you get out of the door.
Yeah.
Fantastique.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yes, you're good. Oh, I don't know where you are. Oh,
You
you're
can jump,
in. Oh,
you
do
can
you
jump.
want to jump to the back
We're
to
in
the
the
well?
kitchen.
If you jump, you have to go to the study, or you. No, you have to jump. Actually, the door is blocked.
Oh yeah, you have to jump.
JK.
Yeah.
Since
So
we...
you- yeah, so you have to jump.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
of
Okay.
Mrs.
Mrs. White's taking
Ma'am.
her
I regret to
sweet
inform
time
you
with
this
the feather
will be my
duster.
last
Oh,
rumor.
jeez, what? Child emergencies.
Yes, child emergencies. Colonel Mustard's child is having an emergency.
Hmm.
All right.
Hey Andy, do you fit
Let's
in a
see.
medium shirt?
No.
I don't have my other shirts, so okay.
Give him some yellow sticky notes.
So that's a no on
I'm
that.
gonna go ahead and say that I believe.
I believe.
Are you starting a rumor or
Ooh,
an
I don't know.
If this is your last turn, you should try to make an
You know what?
accusation.
Oh, yeah, you
Yes,
make an
accusation.
Make that accusation.
Do it.
I believe it was
I-
Miss Scarlet with
Oh!
the candle. Miss Scarlet
With the
in the study with
Oh,
the
you gotta put
candy.
me. You have to put me over
Just so
there.
you know, for an accusation,
Yeah.
you don't have to choose the room you're in.
Oh, you can choose any room.
Ooh.
Oh, and it was definitely Miss Scarlet, that harlot, in the billiard room
Oh, hell yeah, the pool table for sure.
with a candlestick.
Oh.
Alright,
Wait, so
so-
now what?
So now she takes a peek inside there without showing anyone else.
Anybody? Okay.
Am I?
Oh me, oh my.
The scandal.
And then what?
The scandal.
She just puts
Were you
them back
correct?
in if they're.
I was not.
And then you
So
put
then you have to put them
goes
back
back
in.
in.
And then they just go on.
Now,
the magic.
because Brittany unfortunately has to leave us, we are going to flip over her 3 cards so that everyone can see what they are.
And
So we can
have
all add, Miss
Mrs.
Peacock
Oh, the kitchen.
and the revolver.
Oh, baby.
That kitchen and what? Oh, the revolver. I was so wrong. I said the revolver to start.
I already had some
And
of that
I
marked down.
don't know which one.
I shall have to find out.
Who done it?
And we don't know which one was incorrect or correct
Yeah.
for this.
Right.
So
It
we
could have been
can't
none of
mark
them.
it.
It could have been none of them.
Yeah.
Could have been 2
Can't
of them.
mark
Could have been all of them.
Could have been all of them.
Couldn't have been all of them.
It could not have been all of them.
That's not how this
Not
works.
with that attitude, it can't.
I guess.
Can't do
Then it would be a
attitude, not
lie.
can't attitude. All right. Oh, okay. I'm so used to like more than one day. It's just like just
Okay.
6.
Ooh.
Where am I? What am I in? The billiards.
Who am I?
Yes.
Can I make it? Just kidding. Just kidding.
You cannot make it anywhere.
I can't make it into the conservatory. Hold on.
You can make it. You can make it into the ballroom.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or the conservatory.
Or the library.
I would. No, there's a
Other
side
door.
door. There's a side door.
No.
No, the
Other
side
side
door.
door.
Oh, here. Yeah, or the library.
Oh.
I can't see.
You're doing great.
I
So
will.
good, Krystyna.
Can I say they have the most blind person?
Ever doing this.
Yeah.
I would like to go into what is the other thing? The bigger thing?
The
The
ballroom?
ballroom?
Yeah, sure. We'll go into the ballroom. Okay. So I'm going to make a rumor and say that it is obviously happening in the ballroom. And I'm gonna say that it is Mrs. White.
Calling me? Almost knocking my cup over.
So flabbergasted. With I'm gonna go back to my first guess, the candlestick.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
I cannot exonerate myself or any of the things you just said, so.
I am pleased to inform you I have none of those cards.
Oh.
Please.
Well, I feel completely neutral about this, but I have one or more of those.
All right.
Okay,
Eyes are
everyone,
being
eyes
closed.
closed. E.
Thank
Thank you.
That's it.
Bless you.
All right. Oh, is it me now?
It's
Yeah.
you now.
Ooh, I'm stuck. We're in the ballroom.
Yes.
Yeah, about that.
What? Oh, yeah, sorry.
Rough
Oh,
Jeez, my rolls are so bad. I got rolled a 2. I'm gonna leave through the door that's closest to the billiard room.
Okay.
No, oh, yeah, and then one more space toward the billiard room. There you go.
Beautiful.
That's it.
Incredible.
That's all she wrote.
Great moves.
Alright.
Great moves were made.
Okay, alright. I got a 6.
Oh, nice. I think you
Where
got the,
are you? Oh, you're in
Oh, the
the
only
room.
way
I'm
you
gonna
can
go
leave
out
is
this
there,
door.
so you can get to
Okay.
the billiard room.
Or just go into the hall. If you
I'll go to the billiard room. I'll go to the billiard room.
Billiard room.
I'll go to the billiard
Why
room.
not?
And I'm going to start a rumor that it was Mrs. White
That should not be her this whole time.
in the billiard room with the candlestick.
Oh.
Oh, back on that. Okay.
So Greenie.
Yes, well, I have one or more of those cards.
Okay. Okay. Alright, good to know.
We got him, boys.
Noted.
Okay. Aha, that was 2.
I thought for sure it was
Where would
going to
you
be
like
more.
to go?
These real low
Towards the
rolls we've been
hall.
having, I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I've
towards
had
the
a
hall.
Not you.
places,
Not
yeah.
you.
Me and Lauren
Yeah,
are out
moving
here.
it down. 5, 6. All right,
Yeah,
now
yeah.
roll a 1.
You're here.
Yeah, so can you do like boop boop? Thank you.
Boop, boop,
Boop, boop.
boop, boop.
You know what I'm saying?
Sneaking
Makes
in
the
that
most
tiny
sense.
little
Makes the
hallway.
most sense.
It's a
Yeah.
good old boop boop.
All right, Miss Peacock, you are up.
Oh, this is all mine now.
Yes, all yours. All yours.
Mine.
I'm gonna restate myself.
Mine. My side, your side, my side, your side.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
1.
Oh! We were just cruising through this mansion.
Woo!
Yeah.
It's a really big mansion, guys. It takes a
Big.
long time to
I was
get
like-
from room to room.
Oh.
You just lean into the door, but you don't actually go
Yeah.
in. You're just like, I'm in the
Go ahead.
5!
I hate it here.
I would like to go into the conservatory, please.
Whatever.
Okay,
Just give me
so
three.
I'm going to say, obviously in the conservatory. You know what? I'm gonna say it's myself.
Oh, my lord.
Oh.
So nobody needs to join me. I'm having my own little party in the conservatory.
You just want to keep us in the
Um,
hallway.
Some self-reflection.
And that's right. I was in there. I was like, you know, God, maybe it was me. I was so drunk last night. I don't remember.
Yeah, what did I do last night?
And I am going to say with the we're gonna bring it back to the lead pipe.
Ooh.
So conservatory, Miss Scarlet, lead pipe.
I would like to inform you that I have none of those.
Lovely.
I would like to inform you that I have 2 of those.
No, whoa, you're
Whoa,
just
you
supposed
just
to
say
say one
one
or
or
more.
more.
Now we know there's 2.
Listen! I forgot.
It is too late
It's
now.
fine, it's fine. Just show me one.
Actually, I have 1.5 of those.
Actually, I have 4 of those.
It says pipe, not lead.
It just says
You're like, actually, I have a card that says lead and a card that
it
says
says pipe.
pipe.
So
Just kidding. All right, everybody,
Close your
shut
eyes.
it down. Thanks.
So anyway.
I'm so good at Clue. No.
Alright, where am I now? Oh, I'm in the billiard room. Fantastic.
Would you like- Are
well,
you making a rumor?
no, I have to roll. But hopefully I don't get a 1. Because if I get a 2, I can bounce out and bounce back
I
in.
really was
so.
not supposed to do what I just did, huh? Oh well.
It's okay.
It's okay.
We still appreciate
I got a 2. I can go out and then back in. Alright, alright.
Lauren. Lauren, I wasn't supposed to do that, huh?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
It's okay. Live and you learn.
I'm my lowest stat. Is
I was like,
intelligence.
okay then, all right.
Alright.
My lowest stat.
My lowest stat is intelligence, and I will live by
I
that.
would like to start a vicious rumor.
Oh.
Vicious.
Oh.
That Call Little Mustard
That
Not even
colonel
here to
has
defend themselves.
committed this heinous crime.
heinous crime.
Heinous crime.
Heinous crime.
With we'll go with the knife.
Oh, very stabby death.
Yeah, a
It's there-
stabbity
it's
death.
In the library.
Stabby
It's in the library. Oh, that's,
What
is
room
that?
is
Oh,
this?
the red.
Huh?
What room
She's
is
in
that?
the
Call Little
the
Mustard with
billiards.
the knife.
The billiards room.
I'm really glad everybody is right in this area.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Because
That's an easy
And you're like, my
Systematic.
go-go gadget arms are not
I'm
that
like,
great today.
Right,
Go-go
okay.
gadget arms, superstar
Yeah.
Armstrong, all that.
I have exactly an exact number here.
Mm.
0.
Oh.
Oh, baby. Well, here's the thing. I got 1 or more of those bad boys.
I'm ready. I'm so ready.
Ahem. Is everybody else ready?
Oh yeah.
Are you
I
ready?
mean, we're not looking.
Got
so
it. A little upsetting, but I'll take it. Alright, go ahead, Plum.
Not really happy about that, but it's alright, I guess.
Alright, ooh, I got a 4!
Oh, baby.
I can't jump anywhere from that room, right? That's not like a...
nope,
Okay.
you can go to the library. Yeah, you can go to the library or the hall.
Go to the library. I'll go to the library.
Allergies today.
2, 3,
Terrible.
4.
Terrible.
Alright, I am going to start a rumor that it was Miss Scarlet
Oh.
in the library with the rope.
Oh my lord.
so Mr. Green goes to you first.
Oh my, that is me, isn't
Scarlet, library, rope.
it? Well, I have none of those, so.
I do not have any of those.
Oh my.
I do, in fact, have one or more of those.
Oh, do you now? That interests me.
Mm-hmm.
That interests
figured
me
you
as
should.
well. Oh, I already got
Creep in
this.
repeat.
Gotcha. Alright.
What did you just do? Hold on, wait.
Scarlet Library Rope.
Yep,
Scarlet
yep,
Library
yep,
rope.
yep. Got it.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
We see you. Okay. Are you kidding? I got a one.
Oh.
Yay! Just take another little hop,
Give me a
skip,
little
and jump.
Just taking it, yeah.
She's like slinking through the hall, like holding both
Maybe if I
sides,
can
like
get the
doing
vibes.
the,
Well,
like the Spider-Man.
Mr. Green missed leg day, so he's a little
Alright.
Yeah,
slow
so he's-
going.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to like.
Hopefully I
piece
roll
out
a
the
1.
vibes.
Or leg day was yesterday.
Yeah, so that's why he's
Four.
extra slow, yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Get it, girl!
Okay.
Alright.
You know, I heard a rumor.
Did you know?
Yeah. From somebody else, not me.
You're like, I'm not a gossip.
And they think that it is Mr. Green.
Oh.
Thank you for getting me out of the hallway.
Into the hall.
Do not
hall.
be fooled.
So I just like cut my head off because I just like stood up and sat back down. In the hall,
Why would you do that to yourself?
with the wrench.
Oh my.
Alright, what is this? Mr. Green. from
Mr.
hall?
Green in the hall with the wrench.
I do have one or more of
Mr.
those.
Green in the hall with the wrench.
Do you have Mr. Green with the hall?
With the wrench. Thank you.
Alright, where am I? I'm in the library.
The library.
Well,
Oh.
that literally just hopped. Still a 5.
Every
Yes!
time. She's 5.
On fire.
On fire. On
tonight.
five.
Would you like to go into the
Lauren
billiards
with the
room?
power play.
Or in the
It's
hall?
really,
I'm
you really
gonna
don't.
go
It's
back. I'm
unnecessary.
gonna go-
High-pitched squeaking.
I'm gonna go, I can't make it to the hall. I am gonna actually go back into the billiards room.
Interesting.
I see you.
When I said the hall, I didn't mean
You
the
meant the
hall.
hallway.
I meant the hallway.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay, so I am going to say that it is Professor Plum!
Why?
Saw you lurking in. I'm just kidding. And I am going to also say.
Yeah, you got
The
nothing
rope.
on me.
The rope.
It's like,
You got no case on me.
So what is
You don't
it?
even know what I
hold
do.
on,
Miss Scarlet.
hold on, we got billiard room.
Billiard room,
Plum,
plum, and the
rope.
rope.
I do, in fact, have one or more of said
Gracias.
exonerating pieces of information.
Now I see what you said earlier when I said what I said earlier.
Yes, yes, yeah, you know.
It's your turn, sir.
Oh, perfect. Let me roll another 1. Oh, a 3! Good, I still can't get anywhere, so... I'm gonna leave out the door that leads to, like, the main hall. And then I'm gonna head toward the conservatory. There we go. Beautiful.
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 Gorgeous.
I got a 6.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes!
So how come you keep getting 6?
Me and me with the rolls tonight! Me and me!
Okay, can I get into any of the rooms with a 6?
The library.
The library? That seems to be my territory lately. I would love to go back to the...
Well, I mean, you are the professor.
Yeah, the
now,
professor.
so-
He's like, I don't really want to be involved with this. I kind of just want to read. Alright, so...
Have you heard a rumor?
Rumor has it, actually, that it was Mrs. White in the library
Yo,
with
are you serious?
the knife.
Oh my lord.
Mrs. White in the library with the knife.
You have to go all the way back there.
Oh my god.
He literally just made it over
Yeah,
there.
I made it so close. So close, yet so far.
Sorry to ruin your whole career.
It's fine. It's fine.
She's like, damn, this library is dusty.
These books are. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
All right,
This is
so-
why library knife.
Oh yes,
Starts with
that's
you.
me. I got none of those.
I have one or more of those.
Oh baby.
Okay.
I like the or more.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Eyes are closing.
That is interesting. All right.
I cannot perceive.
Interest.
Muy interesante.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's me? No.
No, it's green.
It's right, it's
Okay.
right. Sorry, but well, before I was like not paying attention, and it was me, so I was just like,
Beautiful. Hey, baby, that's a 6. Okay.
Yeah, and you're in the
There you
hall.
go.
I am in the hall. Sure am.
If you want to
Sure
go
am.
back in there, you can leave and come back,
True that.
or you can move on.
Yeah, but
I do not want to do that. Okay. What can I get to from there? What can I get to that I want to go to from there?
Difficult decisions.
You could
Make
get
decisions.
into the study again, or
Whatever.
make your way towards like the other.
Or the lounge.
Yeah, if you could move me towards
She can go close to it.
Yeah.
towards the lounge. That'd be cool. Ooh,
Nice.
Okay.
I've got those moves.
It's now me. 6. Where do I want it? Let me see.
Yes.
Like that SpongeBob episode when he's like, in the hall. But he actually means the hallway.
I am in the hallway.
Oh boy, am I.
And I think that the murder happened there.
Mhm.
I do believe.
I do declare.
I do declare
I do declare.
that it was.
It's
So, like,
close.
this is an accusation?
Wait.
An accusation
Oh,
or is
are
it a
you
rumor?
This is a rumor.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
girl,
I
you
was
got
a little
real-
nervous.
Yeah,
I thought there
I
was
was-
accusation.
yeah,
He got you a little bit.
You got real secure in your.
This is Scarlet.
How dare you!
In the hall with the wrench.
Oh my Lanta.
Krystyna, is there any chance that that other pencil that was Brittany's can make its way to me? Because this thing just doesn't want to write, even though it's a pencil.
Ah.
Because.
Thank you.
I mean, I have no issue with it at all. No.
Yeah, but it's
It just doesn't like air.
It's just crappy lead.
Yeah.
Scarlet Hall wrench.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
what is it again?
Sorry.
Scarlet Hall wrench.
Scarlet
I
Hole
do in fact have one of those.
Am I?
I'm just gonna move these because.
Thank you. You have a very interesting hand.
Yes, I do. Aaron already knows what's up. Oh, I rolled a 4
but I
this-
don't at the same time.
I am going to go out of the hall and go back into the hall.
Oh, nice.
Yes, both moves. Yes.
I am going to guess
Oh,
that pesky Colonel Mustard again.
Oh, loser.
That Colonel.
or you can get like a 10-piece.
You know what?
bucket of
I'm going to say the
drumsticks
wrench as
and,
well.
Large mashed potato.
And it's obviously
gravy.
in the hall because I'm in the hall.
We're wrenching it.
So
We're
we're
wrenching
wrenching
it
it
with
with
mustard.
Colonel Mustard and the hall.
Wrench mustard hole.
I would like to disclose that I have one or more of those items.
I already knew what it was when you said it.
I figured, but
I already knew. You basically told me what I already knew. I love that Priya gets it.
oh, good. I'm in the library, so yeah, I gotta roll. Oh, good, a 5.
Wow!
Can I get into? I'm gonna try to make my way over to that hall. Actually, no.
You know, no.
No.
What about the billiard room?
No, definitely not the billiard room. I
Smells
think.
bad in there.
Can I
Smells
make it to the hall? No, right?
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, you're so close.
See, I would love to get into a room where I can actually make
An
anything.
accusation.
You
Or
are-
a rumor. You haven't been in a room.
Well, I'll leave and come back to the library. I'll try. I'll
Okay.
try my luck in the library.
Try again.
He's gonna go up. Like, I think I forgot something.
You know what? Actually,
I would like to accuse.
Accuse.
Well, sorry. I'm not making an accusation.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm letting
your
rumors
words
fly.
Okay.
carefully.
Rumors are
just-
flying.
I mean,
Uh,
we just yelled at Mrs.
we
Peacock
just-
about that.
I would like to throw it out there that maybe, possibly, it could potentially be Professor Plum.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
With let's let me go with the knife.
The knifey knife. The
In,
knife
what
is
am I
the knife.
in?
You're in the
Library.
library.
That's the one.
Library?
That's the
That's
boy
it,
right
that's it.
there.
Well, I would like to tell you that I do not have any of those
Ooh.
cards.
Very
Ooh.
interesting. Very interesting. I would like to inform you that I also do not have any of those cards.
Alright.
Calm down.
I'm trying not to kill people's eardrums.
I also do not have any of those.
Oh.
How are you looking over there?
I also don't have it.
I would like to make a final accusation.
Sir?
I would like to accuse Professor Plum of committing this horrible crime with the candlestick
Yes!
in the library.
Yeah.
Wait,
the candlestick,
Yes.
bro.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Him.
Nice.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, wait, I'm so confused.
I made a rumor,
You
but
made
I
a
can't.
rumor. And then he,
But
Can I,
then,
She doesn't
she
get it.
doesn't get it. Can I please have the confidential envelope of craziness? Woo! Murderer! Professor Plum, the murderer!
yeah, I had quite the interesting candidate.
Oh my God.
You want to see what I had? All weapons.
I had all
rooms.
rooms.
I had 2 rooms,
All
1 weapon.
rooms, all weapons, and all people.
2
Yeah.
rooms, 1 weapon. The funny
Wow.
thing
I had-
is,
yeah,
I had
the
it down
one
to the.
thing-
I
I
was
had
the
2
room I couldn't
rooms and a
get. The room I
person.
couldn't get.
the one thing that I figured out for sure was that it was me, and then I felt real awkward. That was the one thing I figured out for sure.
No, that was fun. It's what was I gonna say? There's one strategy. I don't know if we want to talk about how we were playing the game.
Oh.
But one thing I want to mention is when I'm writing down, when someone shows me a card, I like to put their initial in that
Correct.
spot,
I do the same.
Yeah.
so that I know
That's
how many
intense.
cards I've seen from each person and
Same.
what I can expect to get cards from in the next coming rounds.
Also, I would like to mention I prior to even knowing a specific actual concrete card, if the same thing is being guessed and the same person is showing, I don't mark it off, but I kind of make a note
Usually
that
assume.
I think, okay, this
Yeah.
person probably has this card.
That's what I did.
Then
with
I
the
will
hall.
usually test that theory myself by guessing things that I know, because it always has to go to the left, so that's the tricky part, because if there's something that I need to guess, in a room, and, say, Aaron, well, he's always going to show me the same card, because
Right.
there's no reason to show someone a different card if, you can, you know what I mean, keep more things a secret. So I like to kind of see what other people are guessing, see who has what, and then it's obviously easy because if somebody guesses something, one time you guys guessed something and I had 2 of the other things already checked off. I knew who had the card, so if they showed it, I knew it was something else. I was
Right.
like, oh well, they definitely have that.
Right, so it's kind of
So you
process
gotta-
of
yeah.
elimination.
Last time I wrote down initials and everything, and this time I did not, and it was much harder when I did
Because then you
not
don't
do
know,
that.
oh, I've already seen all 3 of what they have, so then you're trying to
Yeah, well, because I was like, I can't remember what I saw from who now
right.
Yeah.
and everything because I just kind of crossed it off.
In this particular one, I had 3 of the weapons.
I had
And I
3 of
quickly learned what other 2 it wasn't.
Yep.
So I knew right away that it was the candlestick. Professor Plum, I was between myself and Professor Plum. Who had white?
Same. Who
Who
has
had
his
Who had
white?
the wrench?
You, Britt.
I had the wrench.
Krystyna.
Oh, you had Mrs.
You
White.
had
And never
Right,
showed it
yeah.
to anyone.
But
even
then,
though we guessed
so
it
I was.
1,000
That's
times.
why I was trying out Plum, and then when no one had Plum or the library, I was like, oh, because I had the weapon.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
See, I had the reverse because I had 3 people.
Yeah.
So then, as soon as I guessed
That's why when
Plus,
Krystyna
it's
said you
easy.
have a very interesting hand and you've already showed her at least 2, I was like, oh,
I
she's
showed
got
her
all the
mustard
same
and
type
green,
of
I
thing.
think,
Yeah.
first, and then what's easy? What kind of made it easy though to get the weapons really quick was because I had all the people. So then it's easy to guess a bunch of people that you have because then people think you're mixing it up,
Right.
and then they're
Yeah.
more apt to, you know what I mean? Then you kind of get
Which is the kind of thing I was doing with the weapons too.
right.
So,
So
how about you, ladies? Any strategies
tips
that
and
you
tricks
had?
for the trade.
I can tell you what not to do because I didn't remember all the rules of Clue. I should.
And Priya showed me 2
I
cards
learned
at
2
one
cards.
time.
So don't do that.
Unless you're playing the new version of Clue, which actually does have special cards that. lets
Unless
you
you're doing that.
trade or show
Aside
people more than
from-
one card.
Remember the rules. I have nothing to add.
Okay. How about you? Did you have any other little tips, tricks, whatevers?
No.
Alright, I just want to verify dates real quick.
Oh, for our next.
Yeah. So, obviously today's the 20th. So, 27th, this coming Sunday, same time, 6 p.m., we will be playing Munchkin, which is a game that a lot of people love.
Very good.
We are still working on a cast. I know that you're going to be playing, Mike's going to be playing.
How many?
Will
do
we
need
be
total?
playing
6?
this Sunday?
No, this.
No, yes.
Yes, the 27th.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I was like, right.
Yeah.
Sunday
And
the
then,
27th. Yes.
Kayla, are you playing? I know Priya, you're not going to be around.
I will be cheering y'all on from
Mike's
a couple
gonna be
states
playing.
away.
Kayla,
How many
you
do
wanna
we
play?
need total? 6.
I don't know
Well,
that
what's
game.
the max of 6?
Oh, we can teach the game. It's,
Okay.
it's pretty. It's
Oh,
a lot of
it's-
fun too. It's like D&D
It's
without
D&D,
the role play.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like
nice.
a card
flip
game
cards
version
and
of
yeah,
D&D
it's a bunch of
almost.
I'm
stuff.
down.
So yeah, we're gonna find someone who's dope as hell and is gonna join us for the 6th spot.
Chance H would like to partake since
Oh yeah,
it's D&D
No, I'm down.
similar.
So yeah, definitely check us out next Sunday, the 27th, 6 p.m., where we play Munchkin. Reserve Inspirations Game Corner. Thanks again so much for watching. Have a great night.